Hello and welcome back to Let's Try. We're trying Starcom Nexus. This is a curious little space game. I'd almost liken it to Sunken Seas or Sunken Skies. Maybe an unfair comparison. It's narratively a lot less dense than those games, but it kind of gives me the vibe more so than like a traditional space sim where you're doing trading, mining, bounty hunting, stuff like that. You're more like kind of heading in a almost linear direction. You are in a sandbox, you are in an open kind of world galaxy, but for the most part you're just kind of cruising along. This story so far is you're stranded in the middle of nowhere and you're trying to find your way back, and so far I've just been kind of like pocketing into certain black holes and popping out other ends. Create or edit notes. Thank you. Appreciate that. The story and the storytelling has been pretty compelling, I gotta say. So far I've just been surveying planets, but the little vignettes that come from surveying those planets is actually really interesting. They'll talk about like certain strange anomalies and alien technology, and so far our only kind of like adversary or this alien race known as the Chitin, I think they are, or Chitin. I'm sure someone out there is going to tell me it's pronounced Chitin because they are actually insect aliens. But yeah, you just kind of like it seems to focus primarily on, at least right now, the science gathering part of a space sim, which is I think a generally overlooked one. I've played a couple of space sims that will double down on it. We do have combat. We are going to be fighting some of these lads. These are the chitin I mentioned earlier. So far the combat's been pretty trivial. I haven't even really done much to upgrade my ship. We have destroyed a couple of stations, and I often feel like when I'm doing like specifically this, I get the are we the baddies kind of feeling. Chitik are less technically advanced. They make up for it in numbers. They do make up for it in numbers. Do we have we have to survey this planet, so I'm going to go ahead and scan the planet. It's going to tell me if there's an anomaly. There is an anomaly. This means that there's going to be a vignette. Then we're going to do a second scan. This is going to survey the planet, and then we're going to find out what the anomaly was. Scanners were unable to detect any indigenous life on this arid, rocky world, but a high plateau is riddled with tunnels. They do not appear to be the result of natural geographic activity. As the team approaches one of the tunnel openings, faint metal rattlings can be heard. Mining equipment just inside the entrance appears to be of Chitik origin. Send the team into the tunnel. Probably... I did have pretty good success by pursuing their mining facilities before, so I'll try it again now. Yeah, okay, we didn't lose any crew. The team finds a cache of titanium ore at the end of a tunnel. As they gather up the ore, a group of Chitik workers surprise them and sound the alarm. The team rushes back to the surface and toward the lander as Chitik, armed with mining lasers, open fire. Well, that's not great, but no one died, so I'm cool with this. So far, we haven't made much progress in the like area of like upgrading our ship. Sorry, I'm pressing all kinds of wrong buttons. I do want to check out that weird icon on the map. I'm not actually sure what that is. And I mean, that's kind of what this game is. It really is like, what is that? Go over there, check that out. Not a lot of, not a lot of space sandbox in this game. You have kind of a pointed goal, and you're not really spending a lot of time like grinding up your ship and or fleet. You're really just trying to get back to where you were. You might actually grind up your fleet. I don't know. I'm fairly early in this game. We'll see. I want to see what's over here though. Okay, yeah, there's something over here. These icons have been pretty interesting so far. Oh, okay, it's a derelict. Well, okay, it's a probe. Oh, research points. Analysis of this autonomous probe shows that it was designed to detect and collect data on rare comets. Not only does it have a significant amount of valuable data, its sensor design allows us to research a technology that should aid in locating these elusive projects. Very nice. Would like to get to our research menu, but I've been having difficulty doing that, to be honest. I did check the controls. Hopper. It's not gonna be the hopper. Wouldn't it be nice if it was the hopper? It's not the shields. Map. I could just try the map. No. Yeah, I think you can only kind of research things when you're at a station, is my theory. Because that's the only time I actually saw the menu that would allow me to do it. But we're just gonna head off to the next sector so we can do some more exploration. And yeah, I mean, so far it's a pretty simple game, but I have been really enjoying. Okay, hold on. Open the ship status. Here we go. Wait a minute. One of my duties is maintaining the ship's mission log of planetary surveys, discoveries, communications transcripts. You can access the log from the ship status console. Okay, well, this is a ship status and mission log. Nothing else. Nothing else of much consequence. I keep hoping that I will find a magic button that will let me do some research. Research kind of takes the form of permanent perks. I got my kind of like turbo boost here via one of the research points. I like the graphics. It's simple. Ooh, there's some. Ooh, before we go into there, hold on. Yeah, once you kind of get into that pull, it's a little bit hard to pull yourself out. But I want to check out what's over there before we commit to the next sector. And I mean, before you you know, don't worry too much about what's at the next sector. It's going to be more of this, more looking at you know, new planets and new probes. A little bit of combat, very light on the combat, but you know, it's there just to kind of spice things up a bit. Case in point, I seem to have accidentally gotten rid of our HUD. We found part of a missile launcher. By itself, it's not enough to start research, but maybe if we can find additional components. We got 30 research points for that. Details here. Okay, there we go. F1 got back our HUD. I like the HUD. Don't know. You know, that's what I get for pressing random buttons. We'll head back. We'll head to the next sector like we were doing in the first place. Not unknown trader. Okay. Ooh, I do like the art on the actual like aliens and people. It's actually quite well done. The waters were warm and the Pelatra swam into our mouths when the Uluku first met you. They were delicious. By what name were you known? Are you asking who we are? I am Bingle of Starcom. We were pulled into this region of space by a rift in space. How strange the way you came to these undeep waters. We had not seen your kind, but you gave us gifts and we tried to help. What kind of gifts did we give you? We did not remember this part of our story. You filled in the gaps. It was the story, not the words that mattered then. Okay, I'll give you 10 gold. We give you a piece of a fallen star and the start of our story. Plus 2 platinum. Nice. Things for things. Things for knowledge. What did we do when we swam together? Things for knowledge. A story from the Undeep. 85 platinum. Available platinum 2. All set on stories. Thank you. Things for things. Things for knowledge. What did we do when we swam together? Things for things? Oh, I see. We trade. Okay, we can trade. Not really sure yet what a lot of this is worth. I don't know if this is necessarily all meant for trade. I think a lot of this is actually meant for building. Although gold seems to be a solid trade. I can't imagine that being necessary for building, even though it is used in electronics. Have agreed to trade with us. Use the fields below to set your desired buy and sell qualities. When ready, select execute trade. The Uluku use platinum as their reserve currency, so any excess costs or profits will be deducted from or added to our platinum supply. Maybe we can sell some stuff. We have some chirolite. Why don't we sell some chirolite? And we have quite a lot of titanium, although I think I'm going to need some of that. We probably need some chirolite. Who knows? It's a stable form of exotic matter primarily used in the production of antimatter. All right, why don't we sell like 40 of that, and we'll sell to 30 gold, and we'll sell 100 titanium, and we'll sell 40 yttrium. Okay, and I'll ask for nothing in return. We're just gonna have platinum. Cool. and hopefully then things for knowledge. Available platinum 121. A story from the Undeep. An Iluku trader found itself stranded far off in the Undeep. The whirlpool that brought them there had closed without warning. They could not call for help. This is paralleling my own story. So they set their ship for home and went to their sleeping eggs. While they slept, their ship recorded a voice from the void. A single song with no words. What it meant they did not know, only where it came from. And a coordination. Coordinate? Nothing available. No stories, but we did pay a lot of money for that story, and it was a good one. I say that not really knowing full well what that story meant. Music's quite good. Honestly, the presentation and execution of like all of the just kind of qualities in this game are really well done. The writing is actually really well done. The core of this gas giant is registering neutrino emissions consistent with deuterium fusion, despite being not being nearly massive enough for stellar nucleosynthesis. It's possible that the giant's core has Cheerlight acting. Alright, so we've got an unscanned planet. We've got another unscanned planet. We've got a blue main sequence star. I really do want to check out what's over to the east. It might take us a while to get there. Oh, did I? Maybe that's my... Yeah, it might be these are my commander logs that I accidentally placed. Oh no, that's embarrassing. Okay, well, let's check out the planets in the local area, and then we'll leave for the next sector. So I mean, like, you know, I think you going into this game, you shouldn't necessarily expect a fully like in-depth space sim. I think you should more expect kind of a visual novel with some space stuff going on, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I'm really enjoying the little vignettes in this, honestly. And the story of, like, you know, how we're stranded trying to get home, that is interesting. It's compelling. They've already kind of showed off some interesting technology that really does kind of feel alien. I think it does a good job of making you feel like you are on like the other side of a complete other galaxy. And just the way like the people or the aliens kind of talk to you, it's a little bit soap opera, it's a little bit space opera, I should say. But it feels good. Like I appreciate how, like, I wouldn't say kind, because obviously we're being attacked by like insects, but you know, other aliens, other beings are kind of on their own journey, and you really do get this like sense that you're almost you're isolated, but you're isolated with others, if that makes sense. Everyone's just trying to like make sense of the world. There's this weird kind of extra ancient alien race that one kind of like lizard people were telling me about. They're like they're probably they're the progenitors of this tech, which is interesting. This is like basically a fast travel system, although this one doesn't seem to be reacting to me. Previously, when I found these, I was able to activate it for a fast travel gate. Surface anomaly detected. Okay, well, maybe we'll find a thing that'll allow us to activate this thing. 3 enormous pillars of weathered rock stretch up into the clouds. Upon closer inspection, it appears that they were once part of a tremendous artificial structure, possibly a building or ceremonial relic. While its overall shape has eroded beyond recognition, seismic scanners reveal an entrance a few meters below the sand of the the largest pillar. A flight of enormous stairs, each nearly a meter high, climbs for half a kilometer through the interior of the pillar before reaching a large vaulted chamber. At the far end is a large apparatus of stone and metal that looks like an orrery of the star system. Orrery? There's a control panel covered with glyphs. Using the ship's translator, it appears that it can be used to open one's eye. Open the eye. There's a deep rumble followed by a surge of EM radiation above the pillar. On board the ship, an energy reading is detected elsewhere in the system. I'm assuming Is that gonna open that thing? Doesn't look like it has. Although maybe if I approach it now, it will open up. Yeah. So is this just part of the same fast travel system? It looks like it is. So yeah, I can like select one of the previous ones that I found and just travel there. I don't know why I would want to be honest, unless there's more things to find out there. So unless something I would want to go back for, like unless I'd learned that there is something back at those other sectors, I'm not exactly sure why I would want to fast travel to those other places. Unless we get some new technology that lets us travel to kind of wherever we want. I guess there's always that possibility. Oh my god. Escape is like my worst enemy in games, I swear to god. I just want to like leave the map and then this escape brings up the exit menu in the map screen. So we'll check out a couple more planets. We'll do a little bit more combat. Maybe we can reach like a plot beat and see what that looks like. But yeah, I mean, like I think definitely gauge your expectations on this one. I hesitate to say, I never like saying this, but like maybe pick this game up on a sale if it doesn't look like you're gonna be super into just like the narrative part. But I appreciate what it's going for so far. 20 research points, yay! Complete 25 planet surveys. Yo, what is that? That's moving. It's moving really fast. I don't think I can keep up with that. I definitely can't keep up with that, damn. Okay. Well, there's some kind of mysterious, what do they call those now? UAIs? Unidentified something, something, something? Yeah, it was one of those for sure. Anyway, we're gonna go check out this. There's another mysterious object out here. I suppose you could just keep going. There's always that possibility. I don't know if you could like just keep finding places of interest. Ooh, this looks like it has like life on it. I say that mostly because it has water. Anomaly detected. It's a good sign. Someone has parked a small cruiser in the coastal cave. The naturally heavy metal rich looks completely concealed. What? Rocks. Sorry, the heavy metal rich rocks completely concealed it from our scanners. Our anomaly scan would have missed it completely if not for some odd neutrino emission. Limpet and plant growth on the underside of the vessel suggests that it has been here for several decades. Yeah, we should definitely have the team investigate. The interior of the ship seems to be in good shape. The team doesn't recognize the markings. The equipment doesn't seem to have a consistent provenance, leading the security officer to speculate that it might belong to mercenaries or scavengers. Computer databanks have oddly been wiped clean. The tech is not terribly advanced, but there's definitely some salvage value. I love this, honestly. Like I you know, it's got a little bit of Star Trek in it. You know, the thing that always reminds me, like the kind of sci-fi tech beak, like you know, reverse the polarity and engage the inertial dampener, stuff like that. But then, you know, it just kind of tells you what it's trying to say. And I do appreciate that. And I appreciate, like, you know, it gets to an interesting sci-fi concept and not just kind of like a gobbledygook, you know, like it's telling me why this is interesting and not just because it has like strange reading. It's been here long enough that we can claim it. Yeah, let's claim it. The team breaks down the valuable components. In the process, they discover the source of the odd neutrino emissions. Concealed in the deck plates is a cylindrical device emitting an irregular pulse of muon neutrinos. The device is considerably more advanced compared to the rest of the ship. It is interesting that at long range, its emissions could be mistaken for normal background noise, unless you knew specifically the pattern. The security officer guesses that it might be a tracking device, although it is unclear if it has any other purpose. Maybe I shouldn't have dismantled that, but, you know, it's fine. Sword Explorer friendly. Uh-oh. I'm wondering if I just disassembled something they were looking for. Dang. Oh, no. Okay, well, let's hail them. Greetings, my Starcom ambassador. I apologize if my manner seems distracted. I've been fielding reports of Chitik attacks all day. Still, our government lacks the courage to act. I think I mentioned that the base is near 12.7 x negative 6.8. Again, not that you should involve yourself in this. I merely thought you might want to know how to avoid it. Was there anything else you wish to discuss? We'd like to trade with you. Same thing as last time. I bumped into them before, and I actually rescued one of their ships. Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason, I thought I could fly through you. I don't know why I thought that. I rescued their away team, so I'm glad that they weren't looking for their ship. There seems to be even more stuff going on here. Is there like, oh, it just keeps kind of going. So let's go check it out. So they're telling me they're like very subtly letting me know where the Chitik base is, because the Chitik are not they're basically at war with the Sargons, and the Sargons are pretty peaceful for the most part. In fact, their whole government is like, we're not even going to go to war with these beings, despite the fact that they're destroying our vessels and being overall jerks in general. So the Sargon non-subtly lets me know, hey, you know, their base is at this coordinate. Not that you don't have to do anything. You shouldn't probably, but you know, just in case you wanted to get involved, I suppose. So it's pretty fun. I appreciate the navigating the diplomacy on that one. All right, so we'll go to another sector. We'll maybe do one more sector, since this one was a fairly hefty one. There's me pressing the escape, but in case you weren't sure what that looked like. Well, we actually ran out of energy. That's how far away we have had to travel to get all the planets in this sector. Just shooting my guns to feel something, you know? This is a bit of a lonesome game. You know, you're not going to be doing as much as in maybe other space games like this. I really can't stress enough. This is not like a star sector. This is not a Vorian. This is its own thing. It's really, I really think you should look at it in the mind frame of, this is a narrative sci-fi game with space flying in it, but not really. It's not really focused on the space sim part. Good lord, I am going to hit escape every single time I enter the map. So we're not going to go into the fast travel, because there's nowhere else that I care about going. So we're just going to go to the next sector. Meow. Okay, we have something, a point of interest here, so this will be good. The game is auto-saved. I think it's pretty good about auto-saving. Okay, scan this guy. Any anomalies? Ooh, no surface anomalies. Oh, okay. There's quite a few planets here, actually. Okay, nope, nothing there. This one, maybe? If there's something interesting on every planet, then it wouldn't feel, you know, interesting. If everything's interesting, then nothing is, you know? On approach, the team fails to spot anything that looks of interest in the endless desert. The team's engineers wonders if the anomaly might be a false positive. Shifting soft sand make finding a decent landing location. Eventually, they locate a spot, but it's a few kilometers from the alleged anomaly. Have the team investigate on foot. Shortly after setting out, the team is engulfed by a powerful sandstorm. They are forced to activate their emergency bivouacs. Bivouacs? I think it's bivouacs. And wait it out. When it subsides, the ship no longer detects an anomaly reading. Perhaps it was a false positive triggered by the coming storm. Whatever the cause, when the team returns to the lander, they discover it almost buried. Have the team dig it out. Team takes turns using the excavation shovel to clear away the sand. Very slowly. Very slowly. Keep digging. Team takes turns using the excavation shovel to clear away the sand very slowly. Now this is good. Keep digging. Finally, they reach the top hatch and are able to redirect the stabilizers to blast the rest of the sand off. Wow, what a story, Mark. All right, let's go and we'll check out. Oh, we got some baddies. In fact, we have a big baddie. I think we have a big baddie that might be the station that we've been told about. So we'll have a big combat here. I do find it curious how our like science vessel has like quite a bit higher or more advanced weapons and like armor. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tough, but they did say that they have actually addressed that where the Chitik kind of like lack in technology, they make up for in numbers. And good lord, they were not kidding. Okay, we're gonna fly away because I am out of energy. I don't know if these fighters, these little fighter lads, are gonna be a problem for us. Yeah, they are. Okay, I am having a real hard time hitting that guy, especially with all these fighters in the way. We are taking some damage and our ship is on fire, but I think we'll be okay. I just need to make sure I'm not always in range of their stuff. Okay, we killed one, that's good. I don't know if these fighters are unending, but I'm definitely gonna take out a few of them if I can. This guy's gonna be a problem. Oh, we need to not be in range of their guns if we have no energy to actually retaliate. Conserving our energy. We are getting some stuff for our efforts here. Love when the fighters fly right into us so that we destroy them fairly easily. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, I actually landed my hits pretty well there. There's a thing to collect there. Oh, damn. There's a lot of them. collect the whatever. Got him before he could get to me. Okay, let's get closer to that station, see if we can actually do some damage to it. Ooh, there's more. Oh, there's quite a bit more, actually. Just trying to kill some of these lads while they're, like, not near the station. I think the fighters are unending because I see them being kind of renewed. So what I need to do is destroy these kind of wings. Oh, God. No, 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 no. Ah, that's bad. The fact that these little fighters are renewable is really bad for me. I'm gonna like kind of kite these guys away. Wow, I missed every shot there. Good lord, shooting into a cloud and I'm still missing. We do repair our hull. We have engineers on like standby to repair our hull. So as long as I can like recover, I should be able to get through this. Sucks that there's also ships shooting at us to make recovery take longer. Also, I'm pretty sure we lost a crew member, and that means that repairing is going to take longer. I wish our range was a little bit higher. Okay, we've actually repaired quite a bit of our gun. Or sorry, our hull. So I'm going to head back for another volley. Honestly, the biggest problem right now is our energy. We can't really maintain like a full volley for very long. Okay, if I could just destroy one of these, that would be really good. Please blow up. Blow up. Oh my God. Having to shoot these little Goombas. Oh, this is going to be bad. The fact that we can't actually destroy one of those wings, because I'm pretty sure they get to repair as well. Oh, well, I managed to take that guy out. I have to assume these ships are non-renewable. Like, they're not going to renew the ships. But I might be wrong about that as well. Flying away. We did lose another crew member. This is rough. The fact that I haven't been able to see another station and like upgrade our ship at all, it kind of makes this more rough. We're a science vessel and we're taking on like an entire army. Okay, our hull is back to something good. If their little partitions are still on fire, then I might be able to actually do something here. Oh, those fighters being renewable really sucks. All right, there we go. There's some actual damage. Okay, we fly away, we go and recoup. Now they aren't going to be able to renew those fighters as quickly. Can't survey while hostiles are nearby. That makes sense. I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone. Oh no, this guy might actually kill me. I need you to be destroyed. Fly away. Oh my God, we are almost dead. Landing some good shots on those fighters. Ouch. No. Wow, they're still like peppering me. Can you die? He refuses to die. There we go. My God. I feel like these fighters are renewing. Not fighters, sorry, destroyers. Oh God, this is not going great. I mean, I'm alive, so that counts for something, I think. Okay, I just saw 3 more blips appear. This is becoming untenable. The fact that they are not just renewing the fighters, but also the destroyers, the frigates, and all that stuff, kind of makes this a little bit exhausting. All right, let's just leave, because this sucks. I need to be able to upgrade my ship. And I suppose if I'm going to complain about not being able to upgrade my ship, I may as well do the bare minimum, which is to go and seek an actual station. It's honestly wild to me that I haven't seen another station. We'll do another anomaly. On a sandy plain of a lifeless planet lies what appears to be an enormous statue of a humanoid astronaut carved from hard indigenous rock. It is nearly 200 meters from head to toe. Analysis suggests that it was carved in this position. The stone, while hard, lacks the tensile strength to support the figure vertically. Sonar reveals that there is a small hollow chamber within the chest, sealed with thick layers of artificial concrete. Have the team drill a hole to the chamber and send in an optic probe. In a small cube-shaped room lies a human-sized version of the giant astronaut. Despite the protective sarcophagus, the suit is badly decomposed, and its contents long ago turned to dust. The probe's narrow ultraviolet scanner reveals writing on the room's walls, almost completely erased by time. Use the last of the escape pod's fuel to break out of the warp bubble before the ship short section destroyed by drill hopefully found a more hospitable world to touch down on. I've got about 2 weeks of food and water and a reprogrammed 100 NL unit with a full fusion battery. Given enough time, it could mine ore, build a smelter, fashion hull plates, craft an H-drive, and launch us off this rock. Just about anything, really. but it doesn't matter. I'll be long dead before it could do anything that might be useful. Maybe I'll have it carve me a nice tombstone. I got an achievement for that. Find evidence of the morning star. That is interesting. I'm not sure what the morning star is, but we found evidence of it. All right, one more sector. Hey, I wonder, honestly, if we find another fast travel, maybe I should just fast travel to one place that had a station. I suppose that would actually make sense, huh? Well, I guess I would actually like to have a fast travel then. They're usually two systems apart, so there might be one here. I just have to go and find it. We have anomalies. A large starship lies frozen in what at first glance appears to be ice, but the survey team reports that it is in fact glass. The team's geologist speculates on some process that might envelop a derelict starship in molten silica, but he's at a loss to explain how it formed naturally clear glass. In any case, there is a valuable derelict trapped under 50 meters of glass. Have the team cut through the glass with the lander's laser. The team's engineer points out with what sounds like an exasperated gasp that the laser will simply pass through the clear. Yeah, I suppose that's fair. All right, have them cut through the glass with the lander's drill. Unless do we have a diamond drill? The adamantine tipped drill is able to easily penetrate the glass surface. Unfortunately, after a few meters, glass dust caused it to jam. The team is able to clear it, but the process soon repeats itself. All right, let's shatter the glass with high explosives. Several well-placed charges manage to fracture the glass enough that the team can carefully lift out a large chunk. With painstaking repetition, they are able to burrow down to the ship's hull. The ship's hull is remarkably well preserved, showing no signs of having been immersed in molten glass. The team's hopes of valuable salvage are dashed when they breach the hull. The ship was stripped bare prior to being somehow scuttled in glass. Any equipment that wasn't removed seems to have been destroyed with energy weapons. The team is about to pack it in when the geologist notices a broken data crystal mixed in with glass fragment. The crew scanning it with the lander's computer reveals some corrupted telemetry data. What appears to be two sets of precise navigational coordinates somewhere in this galaxy. Your first officer adds them to the nav computer. Okay. We want a fast travel. The people want to shop. Why are you closed? Why are you closed? Aha, fast travel. Although this is like a copper looking one, those ones don't, yeah, they don't open up right away. You have to find a planet that opens them up. Two enormous pillars of weathered rock stretch into the sky like the previous set. The larger of the pair has a control room within. Open the eye. Okay, yeah. Cool. All right, let's fast travel back to a station and see if we can upgrade our ship. It's gonna be a while back. Might even be like the first one I was at. There's no station there. Here's the thing is none of these sectors seem to have a station at it. Okay, I'm gonna go to the very first one. We'll see what happens. Okay, there is something here. Does it just not show me stations on the map? Yeah, it totally just doesn't show me stations on the map. Okay, so we'll go here and we'll actually upgrade our ship. Okay, so now we can actually research. This is our research tree, which we are now about to blast through since I've got 530 stored research points. Improved engines would be nice. I don't know what gyroscopic control. Improved ship handling. That doesn't seem like super. Oh, better weapons would be nice. High energy bolts. Increase the damage of each plasma bolt from 4 to 6. Increase the energy per shot from 2.75 to 3. If we could do that and also improve our energy. Yeah, it looks like we can. So let's do this one. I don't know what these other ones do. Increases the fire rate of our plasma cannons by, okay, well that will also increase our energy. Decreases the spread of our plasma bolts. Increases the range of our plasma bolts. I would actually love that. That would be amazing. Rail accelerators, I have to imagine that also increases how fast they move. But before we do that, let's do some energy stuff. Reactor output optimization. Increases the energy production of our reactors. Yep, let's do that. Additional increase to reactor energy production. And then let's do power cell density. So that'll increase our reserves. But we have 130 left. We could do deep charging, further increase our reactors. But there's like this tree keeps going. Abstract applications, concrete applications for some theoretical models, giving small bonuses to scanner range, repair rate, and energy reserves. Yeah, let's do some of this. This seems like pretty cheap in the grand scheme of things, but this tree keeps going. What's this? Stellar engineering, scout class. Allows construction of ships of up to 12 modules. That seems like it's going to be very important considering I have a lot of stuff to work with. Battle ready systems improves the performance of damaged modules with a minimum module effectiveness of 25%. Sure, I mean that seems perfect considering we have like feet left. But then there's like special projects, comet detection. There's a lot of stuff to upgrade, I have to say. Okay, so I've been very hasty about things. I think I probably should have just like gone back to our station here. I kept thinking that they were gonna give us a new station, but I guess that was the point of the fast travel, is to go back. So I recognize that now. Oh, we needed gold for more engines. I shouldn't have sold our gold. We can have another reactor. Survey module, what does that do? Allows ships to conduct surveys of planets. Don't we already have that? I'm gonna throw down another plasma turret. So we don't have as much resources as I thought. We can have up to 12. If I could have had another plasma turret, that would have been nice. I suppose I'll put down another survey module. Allows ships to conduct surveys of planets. Ship already has survey or module installed. Limit 1. Okay, that makes sense. I don't think we can buy anything. We could use more crew. Yeah, everyone's excited to join your crew. We're all counting on you, crew. How's morale? Not too bad. My people hear your crew is hopeful, and that makes them hopeful. Have you learned anything about the rift? I'm afraid not. Not only did it fry our databanks that might have held any prior reports. So I kind of just want to go back and absolutely demolish that that enemy station. Let's leave this on a high note and go and destroy that enemy station. So we're gonna fast travel here, and then I need to do one jump. I think that this will be fine. What was that? Oh, it was an Uruku trader. Shoot, I missed them. Uruku trader. Dang. Let's see how fast we take this guy out. Oh, that's quite a bit nicer, I gotta say. And we're not even making a dent in our energy reserves. I don't think they're running away. They just, their ship doesn't, I blew up a lot of their engines, so they can't even turn around now. Yeah, let's go and destroy this station. This is gonna feel pretty good. It's still on fire, and the damage I did is still there. So this will actually be easier than I thought. Oh yeah. Get destroyed, friend. Done. Destroy the Chitik Hive. Achievement. This is a key component to understanding autonomous drones. We need some more examples before we can research this technology, though. I'm not seeing anything else to do combat with. I'll really quickly scan this, but it's clear the Chitik have been extremely busy on this otherwise lifeless rock, although the purpose of their activities is less obvious. A massive pylon rises from above the uneven plains. It's so tall that it appears to have been partly supported by tractor beams from orbit until recently, but now has been dangerously unstable. Chitik workers flee the structure on foot and seem more interested in saving their own carapaces than the survey team. The team engineer guesses that the tower will collapse soon, but might be safer to enter for now. Have the team investigate the structure. Oh, there's a lot here. The main entry chamber of the tower is already deserted. The universal translator interprets glyphs on a schematic as follows. Data archives, habitat, main generators, pylon reinforcement, high lab. Let's check out the data archives. More research points, this is good. Someone destroyed the terminal in the data archives before evacuating, but were in such a rush that they left the data banks mostly intact. The team transmits the data back to the ship. That'll be good. We can maybe check out one more thing. I would like to check out the high lab. 120, wow, that's a big deal. This laboratory is the closest accessible area to the tower's energy focal point. Sparks arc from several pieces. It appears to have been abandoned in a hurry. Judging from instrument readouts, a team's xenotechnician believes that this entire structure is a complex observatory designed to monitor the universal background radiation for some reason. There's also some references to eyes and keys that seem like they belong more in a religious tract than amid the technical data. Team head back down. That seems related to the fast travel. Let's see if we can do a couple more. Main generators. Let's do the pylon reinforcement. This level contains multiple pieces of equipment apparently designed to reinforce the structure integrity, including several with high concentrations of neutronium. The team gather up the more portable pieces and head back to the entrance. Tower's vibrations have changed to violent tremors. The engineer believe it could collapse very soon. All right, have the team retreat. The team rushes back to the lander and take off. Before they reach orbit, seismic readings suggest the tower has collapsed. There might have been more I could have gotten there, but I'm actually very happy with what I got. We got a lot of research points. That's always very nice. We'll do one more anomaly. I mean, the game's addictive. It's actually very addictive. Minor gravimetric distortions detected from orbit are traced to a spherical object floating a few meters above the surface of the planet. No other signs of civilization are evident. The team's engineer speculates that this object may be a stasis, an artificial field that slows time within an area to a near standstill, creating a perfect time capsule. Based on scanner readings, he believes it may be possible to open with a specific code transmitted as gravity waves. But as to what code might be, he hasn't a clue. Well, we'll need to come back here and maybe I could make a note, I suppose. Need a code. Stasis sphere alpha. I like that it gives you a picture. It shows you on the map the picture that it showed you. Again, I'm pressing escape. Further investigation possible. It does actually say that, which is nice. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it here. I honestly, after having figured out that what the fast travel's purpose is, I have no grievances with this game. It must be noted there's actually a sequel in the works for this game, and it's already in early access. From what I can tell, it's very much more of the same, which is good. But also the way you build the ships is no longer kind of a square grid, it's a hex grid. So that seems to be the one minor difference. But yeah, this is Starcom Nexus. What do you think of it? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button. Consider subscribing for more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.